When Imam Hussein was leaving for the battlefield, he mounted his horse, but his horse would not move forward. So the Imam said, O Zul-Janah, I know you're tired, I know you're thirsty, and I know you're wounded, but I ask you, take me to the battlefield one final time. You don't even need to bring me back, just take me to the battlefield. The Maqtal narrates, the horse bowed its head down as if to say, Ya Aba Abdullah, look at my feet. The Imam looked down and saw his 4-year-old daughter Sakina hugging the foot of the horse, crying, saying, please, I beg you, do not take my father to the battlefield. Everyone that has gone has never returned. The Imam descended from his horse. He hugged his daughter. He said, Sakina, do not cry and do not add anguish to my already injured heart. Sakina fell asleep in the lap of her father, so the Imam placed her inside the tent before heading out to the battlefield.
Sakina, peace be upon her, was awakened by the sounds of screaming and crying. She came out from the tent and witnessed the horror and the chaos. The tents were lit on fire and the smoke surrounded her. She tries to find her auntie Zainab, peace be upon her, through the chaos, but Shimr Lanti spotted Sakina first. He marched towards her and struck her face with full force that she fell to the ground. He yanked her earrings given to her by her father, which tore her earlobes to 2, leaving blood trickling from her face. Sakina had to bear the journey to Kufa to Sham. Whenever she would lament to see her father, Shimr would strike his anger onto her, leaving Sakina bruised and bloody.
In the dungeons of Sham, Sakina would cry day and night for her father, until one day her crying woke Yazid up from his sleep. He inquired, what is this noise? He was told, it's Hussein's 4-year-old daughter crying for her father. Yazid said, take the head of her father to her. So they placed the head of Aba Abdullah on a tray and covered it with a cloth. When Sakina saw this tray, she said, oh Aunt Zainab, I am not hungry. Why have they brought me food? I just want my father. But Sakina, the moment she removed the cloth and saw the mutilated head of her father, she screamed, oh father, who cut your head? Oh father, why is your beard covered in blood? Sakina hugged the head of her father, and then there was complete silence. Imam Sajjad alayhi salam said, oh Aunt Zainab, remove my sister from the head of Aba Abdullah. She wanted to meet Aba Abdullah. She has now joined him in paradise.